All right, first video for TJ from Fat Boys Garden. I've done a little reorganizing here. Totally redid the sprinkler system. I now have, instead of 4 heads for this bed, I've got 6 heads right above each one of my pallets there. So each pallet is going to have its own valve. And I've already started my planting already this year. This is broccoli. I think this is broccoli. Yes, this is stir-fry broccoli. I mean, it's gonna have several of those stems coming out of it. I've got about 12 of those. Then I've got some kale, lacinato kale. And then I've got some collards. I always tend to overplant on the collards, so I only planted 6 of them this time around. These buckets back here I'm still working on. I haven't turned the dirt in them yet. Haven't done anything with them. So I need to get all of that ready to go. And then over here, all of this dirt here is ready to go. Well, most of it is anyway. I just got to go ahead on and mix up my dirt a little bit like that one and that one, where I had to poke some holes in it so it'll drain. But I plan on planting a whole lot of stuff this coming weekend. And then over here, I didn't do much with this other than I've got the 2 heads in there like I had last year. But instead of me having 8 buckets on each pallet, I'm going to have 6 buckets on each pallet. And this is something new here where I added in 2 heads over here. I got one feeding that pallet and one feeding that pallet. Now here's what I'm trying new this year. I'm trying to direct my water a little bit more, so I spent a little bit of extra money. I went and got a manifold, an 8-head manifold, to individually spray these plants. I normally have my hot peppers here, and because I only had 1 head trying to feed 2 pallets, I was never able to get my water where I needed it to be. So this time I'm trying something different. I'm gonna use the drip irrigation for these. And these sprinkler heads, actually, what they do is they spray the water down. It's like 8 little spigots in there, and it sprays the water down. It's in a fan pattern. So it sprays the water down, so that way my leaves aren't getting wet. The water's going right where I need for it to go. One adjustment that I believe I'm gonna have to make is that stem is about 12 inches tall. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to cut those stems down probably to about 6 inches. I'm thinking, I don't know yet, but I think that's what I'm gonna probably end up having to do with that. I'll let you know how all of that goes. And then over here, I just kind of changed the direction of where the water is over here. These outlets were on that side of the bed, which meant that I was actually watering. I don't know the water was going everywhere but where I needed for it to go. So I changed that.
Yeah, I got an idea.
And then I got my blueberries back there. So I've got that last head there. It's going to be aimed straight at my blueberries there. So now my blueberries will get water. My blueberries will get water. And that should help my blueberry production this year. And I think that is all. I've got my buckets placed out front for my tomatoes. That dirt's already been turned. And I got my stakes in there. I'm going to put my cages in this weekend. I know it's too early to plant tomatoes right now. Even though Home Depot has them out, there's no way I would buy tomato plants this early. Over there is my son Terrence, who is trying to learn how to garden now. He's trying to be a vegan. So he's going to be eating more and more from the garden now. And that's going to be all for now. This is TJ from Fat Boys Garden. We'll see you soon. Bye.